Hey everybody, welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna and we're going to be taking a look at the weekend. I have not used this deck in quite some time. And I'm very excited to use it today. If you guys missed the intro to Friday's reading, guys, I know it was a long one, and nobody likes intros, okay? But it was jam-packed full of information that I didn't have the time to repeat, because I know this is going to be, as it always is, a bit of a longer reading in and of itself. So let's go ahead and get started. Ladies, if you would please join me. Okay. Time deck malfunction. It happens, by the way. Ladies, if you would please join us for this reading. Thank you, as always, for your messages. And let's go ahead and dive in. Okay. So, again, as always, for Friday, this is more of a clarification than anything. For Friday, please, ladies, if you would, for Friday. The Devil. Okay. All right. Capricorn energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at Saturday. At Saturday, please, ladies. The Star. Okay, love that. Hope, faith, healing, ultimate wish fulfillment. There may be something here that has been holding you back. Okay, I'm not going to speak yet. Capricorn energy, Aquarian energy. Yeah. For Sunday, please, ladies. For Sunday. The Ace of Swords, clarity. Okay. So, or an honest conversation. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Underneath the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. We had this on Friday. Gaining more information, okay? Or messages. The Knight of Swords. Taking the truth that you have. He has the Ace of Swords in his hand and taking action on it. The Empress. We had this also on Friday's reading. Stepping into your worth and your value, regardless of gender, and stepping into a new cycle. Allowing things to blossom and grow. Believing that you have, and knowing, not believing. I mean, belief is a part of it, but knowing with absolute certainty that whatever you take on, you have the ability to nurture and grow into something absolutely amazing and special, okay? Taurus and Libra energy here in the Empress. You got some heavy hitters, all right, guys? So let's go ahead and jump into the reading. So, yeah, Pluto is, guys, get used to it because we're going to have some changes. Especially if you have anything, any Virgo or any Aquarius planets in your big four, anywhere in your chart, really, honestly. I will do a little bit of a video on that. I know not all of you are that interested in the astrology, so I hesitate to put out a whole video, but it's kind of we won't see this again until like 2035. So, some of you are going to feel the shake, rattle, and roll. All right. So, I mean, it's going to come out in the cards one way or another. The Devil, please, ladies, if you would, please. What is this Devil? Let's go ahead and take a look, guys. The Devil. The Devil. I just heard the Devil's in the details again. Okay, the Tower. Woo-hoo. All right. Well, there's Plutonic energy right there. Scorpio and Aries jumping out first thing out of the gate, the Tower. Yeah. All right. Ooh, tell me more. The King of Wands. Okay, this could be someone in your environment, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like something here needs to come to an end. This is a good Tower, but the reason being is that it allows you to release whatever this Devil was, okay? You can unchain yourself from the Devil. It could be pride with the King of Wands. It could be something that you have a lot of passion for. Passion left unchecked, the dark side of passion is anger, rage. The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is needed to solidify something, to bring about long-term stability. This is not for the quick get, because I'm looking here at the Star and the Ace of Swords, and it's almost like, yeah, this absolutely needed to happen so that we could heal something out. This could be a family unit. This could be it could be your finances in general. It could be your work environment. Okay, whatever this is, you're doing it for the long term, for long-term stability. The tree of life here represented on the 10 of Pentacles. This is legacy. This is endurance. This is something that is meant to last 10 plus years. Taurus and Libra energy here in the, Taurus and Libra energy here and the Empress underneath the bottom of the deck. You're going to walk away with this with possibly even a better understanding of your worth and your value. There is something here that needs to go. I'm not telling you what this devil is. We all have a devil. Anyone who says that they don't is lying. We all have something in our life that is holding us back, holding us down, that is keeping us stagnant from moving forward, that is keeping us exactly where it wants us. Now, this could be a way of thinking. It could be a person in your environment. I feel like this is a call to action to knock the tower over because it's not built on a stable foundation anyhow. The only reason that I'm saying ego is because we do have the King of Wands here, who is known to be, in certain circumstances, yes, a bit of a prideful individual, especially on the, and all signs have their dark aspects. Virgo, we know that we get chastised a bit for being a little too inflexible and always wanting things according to plan. But the King of Wands here, it can be pride. And the tower in and of itself is a symbol of pride, the ego. And it is a demolition of the ego. Now this is traditional classic tarot that I'm dipping into here, not modern tarot. It is a demolition of the ego. For some of you, yeah, there's something within you that you've been holding on to and saying, this is what makes me me, this is my I am. And I feel like you're saying, no, this is not my I am, something else is my I am. Family is my I am. Family is my purpose. Family is my root. The I am is the root. So, yeah, what is it that you want to grow your roots? What is it that you want to, how is it that you want to grow your legacy? And I feel like there is something here that is inhibiting you from doing exactly that. Whew. I told you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the reading because I knew this was going to be a long one. I just had a feeling. Okay, the star, the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking here. Nightmares, okay? Waking up in the middle of the night, being unable to sleep, not being able to fall asleep. Have you ever sat there and just like replayed events over and over and over again in your head? For some of you, this is about an opportunity, ultimate wish fulfillment, that you're still telling yourself, I missed the boat on this. This would have made me so incredibly happy. I'm not seeing the Five of Cups here. I'm feeling it, but I'm not necessarily seeing it. I feel like this is more of a stressful situation where you're saying, yeah, did I miss out on this? Did I miss my opportunity here? The Page of Cups. I didn't give it enough emotion. I didn't give it enough heart. This is the first cup that we have, by the way. I feel like you didn't give it enough. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you gave it too much passion and not enough emotion. I'm very much getting Temperance energy here. The Star, Aquarian energy, and then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy, and they are two polar opposites. Just saying. Just like Virgo and Pisces are two polar opposites. Here, though, on Sunday, I do feel like you are getting clarity. The Ace of Swords. This can be an honest conversation coming in. This could be news coming in. This could be just within you saying, okay, all right. There you go. The Devil. Am I surprised to see this? No, I'm not. Not at all. In fact, I think this is a great thing. I think that after this tower crumbles and you're left here figuring out what your wish fulfillment truly is, what makes you truly happy, it's going to be very stressful. It could be very stressful. For those of you who are resonating with this, what is it that really makes me happy? If you've ever had that question posited to you, or if you've ever sat with yourself and said, What is it that actually does make me happy? I feel like you are going to figure that out. I feel like you're figuring out what has been holding you back from whatever this happiness is as well. The Ace of Swords is clarity, epiphany. It's a gift from the universe. It's like you have been seeking knowledge, here it is. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. All right, what else about the Ace of Swords, please, ladies? What else about the Ace of Swords? The Three of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this is heartbreak. For some of you, this is a disappointment that has happened that you've been keeping to yourself. Yeah, we're here with the Hermit. Again, I said, whenever you sit with yourself, and I was envisioning the Hermit, whenever you sit with yourself, what is it that you see as ultimate wish fulfillment? What do you see as happiness? If you're totally honest with yourself and no one else but yourself, what is it that you see as ultimate wish fulfillment? Take a moment to really sit with this. Even if it brings on thoughts of anxiety, I don't know. Even that's a great thing to know. I don't know is sometimes the very genesis of beginning to figure out what. If you don't know, then find the what. Okay? What is my ultimate wish fulfillment? What is my happiness? And give a bit to it. For some of you, you know what it is, but you only gave the bare minimum. For some of you, this is a fear of heartbreak. Okay? For some of you, the devil that has been holding you back from moving forward is a fear of heartbreak. No one wants to be heartbroken, especially if you've had a really bad experience with trauma, with relationships in the past. No one chooses to actively, if you think of that one relationship that ended so badly that it left you in tears or whatever the case is, you're saying to yourself, if I had the chance to go back and do that all over again, would I? Like, would I really? Probably not. So that becomes a fear. The devil in and of itself could be that fear, especially connected here with the Three of Swords. The Hermit says that maybe you've been internalizing this a little bit. Speak it aloud. There's something about, I didn't even know that was in there until the tower fell, until something shook within me. And now I'm beginning to see what it is. For some of you, it's a mother wound. I'm only saying this because we have the Empress underneath the bottom of the deck. As soon as you do have this information, though, it's like the Knight of Swords. You are heading, you're taking this piece of information and you're heading off into the direction of growth and expansion here with the Empress. The Page of Pentacles, and you are learning as you go. For some of you, you're just giving a little bit of stability to this. Testing the waters is what they're giving me. Testing the waters. Okay, I do want to grab some advice for you guys. What is the advice, please, ladies? What is the advice? The Seven of Wands. Set healthy boundaries. For real. The Queen of Wands. Do not be afraid of what anybody else has to say. And the Hanged Man. Really take a look at why you believe the way that you do. Why it is that you have blocked out certain things. The Two of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck. This is going to be really, really painful for some of you to hear, but you have been blocking your own relationships. You have been the block in the relationship. You have been the block to the exploring that, or maybe you have been blocking out your emotions. Whenever you do that, you don't have access to love. It also means that you don't have access to remorse, sadness. But you also don't have, if you turn everything off, if you block out all of those emotions, then you also block out the greatest one of all, which is love. The Queen of Pentacles here. There's something about nurturing stability and believing in that Ten of Cups. It does exist. All right. You have the ability to nurture this. You do. If you have thought, I'm not the person for for family. I am not the person for it. For some of you, this is learning that you are going to become a mom, and you're saying, "Yeah, but you know what? I have never wanted kids." Well, that long held belief that has been holding you back from becoming one might just be demolished. Um, and the only reason I say that is because we have the Empress here, and we have the Sun, which can be a representation of children or a child, and the Ten of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Ten of Cups, family. Some of you have been very hesitant or resistant to the idea of this because you're saying, yeah, but that doesn't fit my profile. I have that black cat energy. I'm the Queen of Wands. I do what I want. I say what I want when I want. And I'm not willing to give up that persona, or I'm not willing to give up that lifestyle. The Hanged Man is saying, yeah, but see the beauty in it. See it from a different perspective. Gain clarity on exactly why you feel this way. There's a lot of clarity that is being gained here. There's a lot of introspection that is being done. You guys, like I said, in the Friday preamble, the Friday intro, go back and watch it, please. I know intros are not fun, but this one really packed a punch. There are reasons that we're seeing a lot of this stuff come up right now. We started seeing it around the end of August. Okay, I'm just going to say ballpark figure, around the end of August. It's going to kind of continue for the next couple of months into the end of November. Just do keep that in mind moving forward. We have the Hanged Man, Piscean energy. There's a reason for that as well. The Empress, Taurus and Libra energy, Scorpionic energy, Plutonic energy here in the Tower. The Devil, Capricorn energy, showing up here twice. The Star, Aquarian energy. We have the Sun, Leo energy. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. That's you. The Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's a lot of information that is coming toward you guys, and I feel like only by going through this tower, you're going to gain clarity. It's not one to be afraid of. It is actually quite liberating. It may help you to take the blinders off whenever it comes to, I don't understand why I haven't found that emotional connection that I've been seeking. You may have been blocking it for yourself unknowingly, all along. Okay, guys? For a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can always book one in the description box down below every single video. I cannot wait to see you guys for the week ahead. Until then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross-watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.